Hi, Nicole here, and I hope you're doing well. Today's video is all about how I capture and edit photos for my own personal branding using my iPhone. I'm highlighting two apps. One is the Camera Plus app, and the second is Snapseed. Now, as a small business, I'm often working with small businesses, and you don't have brand sessions for every event and every announcement that you may have. So this is a great technique for those in-between moments where, something fun has happened, or there's an event or a pop-up and you want to capture a portrait of yourself. Use these techniques to kind of help you elevate your iPhone photos that you're taking of yourself for your branding. Enjoy the videos. You'll see next I'm live for Camera Plus and Snapseed. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Bye. Okay, so I'm in the Camera Plus app. I love that it has this self timer. You can do 5, 15, or 30, and you just have to simply tap it to make that happen. I thought it'd be fun to show you how those in-between moments where you're not scheduling brand sessions, but you kind of need some images in between to kind of fill in the gap for your social media feeds. So here I am outside. It's newly snowed in Connecticut, so I wanted to capture some fun images here. I'm choosing this neutral green background so I stand out, and then there's sun coming over the branches, over the bushes, so it's kind of giving this fun like sun glare. So I thought I'd show you. This will take, since I want to throw snow up in the air, I am trying to time this, so it's going to take a couple of shots versus if I was just posing for an image. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to count to 5. I'm going to do the timer, grab some snow, see if it can happen. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2, 1. Too late. So then I can go to that little flower down below in the lower left-hand corner, and then you can see all the ones that I've been trying. I can do an expanded view, and you can see I missed it. But if I scroll through all the other shots, they're kind of clumps. The snow isn't as fluffy as I was hoping. Okay, let's try it again. Go back to the camera, and then we'll go and edit. All right, here we go. Maybe I should collect the snow first. Hold on. Okay, it's more like a snowball. I'm gonna click on my face so it readjusts the exposure. Here we go, 5 seconds.
5,
Then
4,
right at the 1,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
That was a little better. Let's see. Not the greatest. I wanted more snow. Okay, let's go edit. Here we go. Oh, if I want... Okay, so once I take the shot and I view them, I want them to go to my camera roll. So let's view that last one. Let's go to the one where it's kind of more chunks. That one, or maybe this one is kind of funny. Okay, there's a lower left-hand corner, there's a little flower with an arrow. Once I click on that, it will send it right over to my camera roll, so then I can edit. Let's try another one. Let's see. No, it could be good. All right, now let's go edit. I'm going to find a photo that we just captured. Let's see. Let's go with this one, okay? So my whole falling snow idea didn't really pan out because the snow was great for snowballs. So the first thing I'm going to do, if this was indoors, I would go to white balance. Everything is found under tools. You see white balance on the top row. Where outdoors, it looked pretty good. First, I'm going to crop. So you see so many different options down below, but I'm going to crop square for Instagram, and I can adjust where I want that to land. That looks good. Okay, so the background looks great, all green. I might go into tools again and do the select tool, which is that little circle on the second row, and click on my face and maybe brighten my face up a little bit. Okay, do the check mark in the lower right hand corner. I typically will go into tune image, which is the first thing on the left. This is where you can brighten the whole image, or you can do contrast. saturation ambient if you want to boost up the ambient. Looks pretty good actually. Highlights, if there was some really sharp, like blown out whites, highlights, or the sky, the highlights is a great thing to do. Shadows, if I was in more of a shadow, but I was shooting it in what I call open, or what we call open shade. So it's light outside, but I'm in a shady spot. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, then you just there's under tools, there's all sorts of, I could do vintage and really change up the whole look of the image. You need different styles. The vignette might be too much. I can lower that down. That actually looks cute. Okay, so it's a little too bright on the face now. I don't want to be completely blown out. Okay, that could be good. Check mark on that. Then when I'm ready, I can just do export. I always save a copy. Second option, save a copy. If I just did save, it would overwrite the other one. If I ever wanted to edit it again, it wouldn't be there. So save a copy. Okay, so as a bonus, I thought I would show you how I'd edit this detail shot. Now, if you didn't want to take a portrait of yourself, but you wanted to kind of indicate a snowy day or a new year, this is a great shot, a classic Instagram shot. So let's see how I would edit this one. So I go to Tools, I go to Crop. So first I get that crop for Instagram, that's square. Maybe that looks good. I click the check mark. Okay, now for tune the image. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just swiping my finger across. You can see the top bar, my brightness. You can really blow this out, or I can kind of open it a little bit. Contrast definitely kind of gives more saturation. Ambient definitely brings out those details. Highlights, there isn't anything. This was in shade again, so it's not completely blown out. Looks pretty good. Shadows, there's not a ton of shadows. Okay, that looks great. Now I'm gonna go to Tools again and go to Details, because we have snow, we have the boots. I'm just gonna go up on the structure. You can see if I go way up, it really brings out the texture of the snow and the boots, but it's a little too much for me, so I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit, maybe a little bit sharpening. Okay, great. Now back to Tools, I'm gonna go to Select, which is that circle, and I'm just gonna go onto the snow and just brighten that up a little bit. I can click on it again, brighten it up. Click on over here, brighten it up. Click here, brighten it up. Okay, and click OK. Again, there's all different features. I could do black and white if I wanted to, and there's all different. I can edit the black and whites. I can hit the X if I want to get out of this. Tools again, we can go to vintage again, and there's all different color tones for vintage. That looks pretty cool. The vignette's a little strong for me, so you can pull that back. You can play with the coloring on that style, saturation. And then if I want to check, I can do different color. The upper right hand corner, you see a square that's kind of divided in half. If I click on that, it will show you what the image was on before. I'm just holding it and then release. See if I like that better. Hold and release. Okay, so it's looking a little, let's just play with some of these colors here. That looks cool. Kind of like that one. I want to brighten it up a little bit though. All those other edits we did on that. Okay, I like that. All right, check mark, export, save a copy. Again, this is a free app. It's called Snapseed. I use it all the time for my iPhone photos.